Sego, Anin Bojo, um, Kelly Johnson, Bear Clan from Six Nations. Oh, wow. I don't know. I've been thinking about that for a few days. Walter was a good friend of mine before he passed on. And he was always encouraging people to do the language as well. And he always had stories to tell every time he talked to me. He always had wisdom and knowledge to share anytime he just asked him. Right? So it's kind of cool to have it from a good friend that's Walter here. You get a lot to go into the schools. I get a chance, an opportunity like to go to the high schools because we have a Yahweh program. So we have them in there to help, do things with them culturally in there and using the language in there every day with them. Then we also have our program people from our site goes in, our organization goes in there. And that's when I do outreaches. So I get to go and visit like high schools in the area in Hamilton and surrounding area. And I also get to go, in the Mohawk College as well and do language class there. I got the opportunity to do that. That was really cool.
Kelly is just an amazing person. He has this feel about him, this energy that just draws you in, and his passion, his love for everything that he does, and the amount of knowledge that comes from him is just like a waterfall. It just never ends, and it's amazing. And just to see the kids' eyes light up as soon as he comes in the room, all the kids just run to him. They're like, Uncle Kelly! They're so excited.
Personally, he helped us get back our culture because my husband is a residential school survivor, so we lost our language, we lost like everything. And through Kelly, we've been able to slowly get it back.
One particular time, he was out on the land with the children, and he was talking about the three sisters, and he was assisting the children in planting some bean seeds, and they were singing seed songs. When I was listening to Kelly share about the three sisters, what resonated with me was that we all carry our own gifts, and we all bring something to the table. And so really the story of the three sisters is about collaboration and community well-being. Is we lift one another up, we all have our own contributions, and that we should honor each other's gifts and uniqueness, and so that those things contribute to the well-being of our community.
One of my favorite is a skit that he's done at Nawasa for the children, where he's actually gotten into character to tell his story. That is definitely one of my favorite. It shows not only the knowledge side of Kelly, but the fun, loving, free-spirited, creative side of Kelly as well. And I guess another thing that's quite remarkable about Kelly, and that I will always remember, is, during my drop-offs with my son and pickups, if Kelly was ever in the hallway or in sight, that my son would go running over. And they would always have like this little engagement and conversation, and just so endearing to see that, my son had a fondness for him and would want to give him a hug and, continue engaging and having fun with him. So it just speaks volumes to the impact and the relationships that he's building with our children within the community. Really such an amazing and memorable memory for me, absolutely.
One of the things that I admire the most about him is the way he chooses to live every single day, which is always with a good mind. I would hear him on the other side of the room I thought it was mumbling under his breath, and I would always get up from my desk and go over and check in with him and say, sorry, I didn't catch what you were saying. And really, he wasn't even wanting to say anything to me. He was just giving thanks for something in the language. And that's something that has really stuck with me. And I hear him sometimes in the back of my mind when situations arise and I'm feeling frustrated or I feel overwhelmed. I hear him say, nope, take a minute, move forward with a good mind. Choose your words wisely, those kinds of things. And for me, that's something that's really, really stuck with me.
Oh, I have a lot. I think I'm gonna go with my son. He suffers from intergenerational trauma, so he was able to do his co-op down here at Nawasa. And being able to hang out with Kelly really helped him in his journey of overcoming that trauma. He's just very knowledgeable, always there, willing to help. He's just a fantastic person.